Hi there, and welcome to the University of Derby. My name is Ben Pearson, and today we will be showing you some of the events filmed by the media production students during their first year. We're going to start today off on an important note by remembering the brave soldiers who fought for our country. Our media production students attended Derby's Remembrance Day Parade to bring you this video. Let's take a look.
Now it means a lot different to what it was maybe a few years ago, because I've been a civvy 15 years nearly now. It's a good time to sort of meet up with the guys that I used to serve with and remember not only the guys from World War I, World War II, but the more modern conflicts of Afghanistan and Iraq, and we can reminisce about those guys who took part in that. Of course, yeah. I mean, it's what our society's built around, really. We've been a sort of a colonial nation and an empirical nation, and it's in our psyche, isn't it? So it'd be folly to not or try and degrade that in any way. You know, we should embrace it, really. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I can always say you regret not staying in, but I left for the right reasons. You know, if I would have stayed in, who knows? I might not be stood here talking to you now. So you take everything as everything was a good decision in the end.
Remembrance Sunday. I find it a very poignant day. It's especially for ex-forces. You know, it gives us time to reflect on people we knew, people who were injured, people lost. I think it's important that we remember these people, you know, as they gave us the ultimate gift at the end of the day. You know, they sacrificed themselves so that we could be here and live in freedom. So it's really important that we remember that.
Joining us in the studio today, we have a special guest, David Woodhead, who's with us to speak about his experiences in the armed forces. So David, tell us a bit about your career.
Well, I served in the British Army, Ben, for 23 years, did a full career with the Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers. Served in Bosnia, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, just to name a few. So I got around a bit, some good times, some bad times, but yeah, glad I did it.
What does Remembrance Day mean to you on a personal level?
Remembrance Day, I think it's a time to reflect. I think most people would probably know that some grandparent or something that served in the First or Second World War, you know. So I always think about my grandfather and all those who served before me, really, and also on more of a personal level, the people who I served with in Afghanistan who didn't come back or came back with nasty injuries, you know, arms and legs missing, that kind of thing. It's a big price to pay, and it's a personal thing for me to remember that and respect that.
So do you think it's important that we remember Remembrance Day each year?
I think it is very important, yeah. I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned from major conflicts, you know, and hopefully we don't repeat those mistakes in the future. Of course, that's always going to be conflict somewhere, but hopefully not on the scale of World War I and World War II. And also, of course, just to take one morning out of a year to remember the people that gave their lives so that we could sit here today.
Well, thanks for speaking to us, David.
No problem, Ben.
The media production students were asked to capture the exciting events of Derbyfest, which consisted of a wide range of live performances, including music, dance, and much more. Here we have a highlight from Derbyfest to share with you.
You need to all do it. That's nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. You ready, guys?
Now let's hear from some of the students who attended Derbyfest and their experiences. It was the first event in Derby I ever attended and I really enjoyed it.
But I've never done anything like that before. It was actually my first time shooting anything.
I enjoyed Derby Fest. It was about 2 days.
It was my first time at Derby Fest, so I've never experienced anything like that before.
The food was great. There was a lot of dancing, that was pretty cool.
They had parades, good dance stages.
Friday there was just one good event on, which was the hip hop street dancing.
I really liked the blocks because that was quite interesting to watch.
And there was scary stuff, spooky stuff.
I was definitely really nervous. I kind of didn't know what to expect.
Just a load of different events on, people dancing.
Some of the stuff were literally in line with each other. Dance was happening at this time, and at the same time there's another thing happening somewhere else.
They had a bunch of food stalls, massive pretzels and sausages.
I really enjoyed the acts. It was great to see so much talent.
And I really enjoyed it for my first time in Derby.
I would definitely enjoy doing it again.
I liked Saturday a lot more.
There's a good range of stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed.
Personally, I like day one better.
We have media production student Levi Goth, who will be talking to us about his experiences with ice skating, what started his passion, and how you too can get involved in ice skating. So Levi, what are the best and worst parts about ice skating?
So some of your best parts about skating is obviously whenever you go into coaching, your coach tends to have kind of a set of skaters, which obviously is going to be all underneath their wing, and a lot of the times you'll befriend a lot of them. It's you end up joining this big family and community, especially a lot of the guys. Obviously, I'm very good friends with a female skater back in Grimsby called Lottie, and the reason behind that is mainly because we'd never compete against each other due to the fact that she's a girl, I'm not, and therefore your competition stance it's done as your rank and then also via your gender. So you tend to have a lot of different gendered friendships going on. Some of the worst parts are definitely the injuries which you sustain, and competition is it can be very cruel. Figure skaters are cruel people, and the different sort of pressures which parents will put on their kids to get into the sport definitely very early on.
So what's been your best experience?
My best experience by far has been figure skating with Mark Hanaretti from Dancing on Ice, which was a massive, massive thing for me. And we're in contact to this day. He's such a lovely, down-to-earth guy, offers coaching, different sessions. He's amazing.
Who do you look up to in the sport?
I look up to two Japanese figure skaters, Shoma Uno and Yuzuru Hangyu, who are actually two of the best in the world at the moment due to nationals going on.
Do you have any advice you'd like to give to anyone thinking about becoming an ice skater?
Definitely don't let your fear of falling control you, because you are going to fall, and believe me, it's nowhere near as bad as what people believe it is. Especially don't let your age stop you, because a lot of people think, I've got to be a kid to join this sport, I'll never do well unless I'm a child. It's incorrect. You can do amazing as an adult, so just go for it. Hangyu started at 16, which is classed as incredibly late to begin, and he's now the best in the world.
Wow. Thanks for speaking to us, Levi. We have media production student Dan Selecki joining us from the Green Screen Studio to talk to you about Derby's very own Rainbow Six Siege team.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan, and in this part of the show we're going to be talking about the Derby Raptors. Now, they are the Rainbow Six Siege team of the Esports Society in the university. Now, unfortunately, we've been playing in a Siege League throughout the whole of this semester, and we just missed out on the LAN final on the last game. But we got way closer than our team ever has before, finishing 4th out of 60th this season. So they did us proud, and we don't want to talk about the sad stuff today. We want to celebrate some of the best plays we have seen from Derby in this season of the University Siege League.
I think there might be one meeting. Right, okay, I'm gonna get the phone. I'm gonna come hack camps. Okay, Tank's just gonna kill everyone, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Oh. What side? What side?
Left. Doxing rotation. Oh, lucky. Get back. Watch the dog. Oh. Left, to your left. Always to your left. He's in here, I think. No.
Let's go, dude!
Bravo. I only got 2 kills in the first round, but I'll let you count.
I got the burner. That's getting Amthermite. I got diffuser outside main door. Oh, that was nutty.
Oh, Blackbeard's there. He's tagged. No, he's
Okay,
not.
where?
I'll
Where?
destroy the shield.
Where?
Outside kitchen.
And for our final segment, Bradley Evans is here to talk to us about his latest music video project.
Hi, yeah, I'm Bradley. I shot a music video with a guy called Emmanuel. His rap name is Phoenix. And basically, we shot this music video all in one day. So basically, with pre-production, we just listen to the song on repeat, come up with a load of ideas and a load of locations in which we can shoot at. Then we'd shoot the video then. So it's a really quick process. And then for editing, it was really quick. We just had to sync up the music and then see for which part we should cut to, and see like which location is best for like each verse, each chorus, and basically it was a really quick process. Managed to shoot it all in one day.
Thanks for speaking to us, Brad. Let's watch a quick preview.
Yeah, bird of fire, yeah, Phoenix, who am I? Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. I'm the PHENIX, so fuck whatever comes next. Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. Who am I? I'm the man with the power. Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. I'm the PHENIX, so fuck whatever comes next. No, I'm not Tupac or Big. I'm definitely not Mick. Not in a group of weirdos whose name rhymes amigo. No, I'm not Kendrick, cause my brain's not that poetic. And yes, I could be Drake if I thought their rap was fake. I ain't talk about no Gucci gang, I'll sing about my dead friends. I'm mumbling about some dumb shit, like a dog eating dog shit. My name don't sound like porn, I mean 6ix9ine for real, bitch. Some say they rap stars, but they all pop stars. If rap was made bitter, then they sweeter than a pop.
Well, that's all for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed our show. Stay tuned for more projects from our hardworking media production students. See you next time.
Rap was a game, now it's a shame, but when I'm done, you know my name. Not as the new guy, but as the new shit. The bird of fire make the shit burn up. It's my empire, make this thing go up. Who am I? I'm the bird of fire. Who am I?